Alright, welcome back everybody, Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of our second chronicle on Mass Effect 2, the Legendary Edition, or Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition, and we are playing Mass Effect 2. Last episode, we reunited with Liara. We did broach the subject of the Shadow Broker, and we were able to get intelligence from her computer, which I'm kind of assuming she left open for us because we did not have to hack into it, on Thane and Samara. So we're going to go back to those locations. I think Thane was in this... I think Thane is the one that's this way.
The council thought that Blasto, the first handler...
Samara's over at the police station.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is overcompatible.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the corrosive family. The son of Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
He's got a lover in every port and a gun in every tentacle.
And kindle gas.
Blasto the jellyfish sting.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
Samara
I don't know, some of them seem dangerous. That's the
is
whole
over
point.
here.
Danger means more contract work for us.
She's the last of a dying breed. Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why? Do you have a problem, or did she kill somebody already?
Relax, I just need to speak with her.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Ilium. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Okay.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear, and a Justicar would die without hesitation to protect the innocent. But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Ilium. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Why are you worried about other species coming into contact with her?
If a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a human... Do you think the Alliance would understand her actions and respect her authority? You can't even figure out your own religions. It's a big diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter, which can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
So the Asari are a monolithic faith, I guess, species. They don't have any divergence in their beliefs. And the Justicars are a part of a holy order of monks. Maybe not in service to that faith, but aligned with it. So are they a theocracy? I don't think so. I don't get that impression in the least. But there seems to be broad synergies along their institutions.
Spectres are authorized by the Council. Who do Justicars represent?
What? That's like, I don't know, a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's closer to a religious group than a legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
Yeah, seems a little bit zealous.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice.
Right,
In some
okay.
ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
Okay, so we've talked about all three of these, right?
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got... But if someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
I'm looking for Samara.
Like I said, she's at the commercial spaceport. You can hail a cab at the pedestal on that balcony over there.
All right. Okay. Let's take... Well, let's just stick with the Cerberus crew.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim was your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
All right, talk to locals.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off this world.
I already know why everyone's nervous. Let's ask it anyway, find out what he says.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Dagny Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse mercs.
You must know something about these Eclipse.
I occasionally do business with them, but only in well-lit places, with my guards, and only after the creds clear. This is a scummy bunch, even by merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you, too?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants. But they killed him, so they must be after me, too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nosastra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
I should go.
Anaya? Sorry, detective, okay. The cityscape is pretty nice.
Cops don't admit it, but The Eclipse sisters run this area.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Well, where is the detective?
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Sally does, I guess.
Medical station.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
We've got that covered.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. She knows how to handle herself.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident, but her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Let's remember that next time Shepard sets us up against impossible odds.
Yeah. Let's not start counting.
Our mission is more important than all of our lives. Anaya's superiors are just being foolish.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
Gosh, did I talk to her about all this?
You mentioned a crime scene.
A Volus merchant was murdered. It was a professional hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't prove it, but if the Volus was dirty too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
They're a kind of... humans might call them warrior monks. They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
What do you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
People seem nervous about Samara's presence.
Asari admire Justicars, but we also know that they kill without mercy when they find corruption. And Justicars never leave Asari space. Why is she here? I doubt it's to investigate the murder of some corrupt Volas.
I have to go.
Good luck.
We'd better find Samara before the detective goes after her.
All right. I can tell that I'm kind of tired. I'm recording this late at night. This is a back-to-back recording for me.
I don't trust that Volus. There's something about him.
Area, let's consider this extra stock surplus. Ship the rest to Thax at his normal destination. He'll never miss a few lost pieces.
Going to ground!
Understood!
Right!
Get the rest of Bravo Squad prepped. Alpha Squad went after that Justicar 20 minutes ago, and they've gone dark.
We've been spotted.
Tag! Right through the eye!
Okay.
Those were my best troops.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Oh, you first.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Yep.
My name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse Sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
That merc was wounded and helpless. Do you just kill anyone who won't help you?
If my cause is important enough, yes. Are you different?
I don't know, am I? I've kind of done both. I've exhibited mercy and I've also pressed on to objectives.
I've killed enemies, but always with good reason.
I answer to a code that is clearly defined. If my actions are true to that code, I am just. If they are not, I am unjust. I don't pretend it is a simple matter, or that it seems right to everyone. But I sleep well at night, and that is more than most can say. How may I be of service to you?
It's a pretty good answer.
I need you to help me take down the Collectors.
The Collectors are a worthy foe. I would relish testing myself against them. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse Sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
Yeah, there's, I mean, everything's happening really very civilly, but there are really big things being decided right now.
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that, and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Yeah, that's a deal.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
A moment ago you refused to give up your investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
Bad odds, but better than killing a bunch of people for no good reason.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does not make it the right path.
Again, well said.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
All right. That was interesting.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to... Oh dear. Please put that away. I'll be cooperative, I swear.
Tell me everything.
I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse, so they are perturbed and want to kill me.
Okay, so obviously I didn't know he was going to unholster his weapon. I didn't know what he was going to do with that renegade action. But what I did believe was that this guy could be intimidated. He's scared, he's nervous, there's a lot going on. He thinks everybody's out to get him. And so I felt like we could apply, we could push on a pressure point and he would fold. So I was pretty confident that Shepard wasn't going to actually harm him, you know, or if he was going to harm him, it would be like punch him or something like that. So I took that risk. All right. I may have forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse, so they are perturbed and want to kill me.
It sounds like you're a swindler, and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy.
Yep.
Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
Murdering somebody doesn't necessarily make you dangerous. We have gang initiations all over the place, and if you get a drop on somebody, that's not a real fight. It doesn't mean that you're dangerous. It just means you got a drop on somebody.
You should be able to get into the Merc base now. It's the elevator back that way, to your right.
Back that way to my right. Must be this one.
Hostiles!
Moving to cover!
You got it!
Weakening their integrity!
Bird, my scans confirm that the chemical compound will boost biotics. However,
Tops.
concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
Okay. It's persistent though.
Engaging hostiles! I'll tear you apart!
Shield down.
Okay.
On target!
How about do that and do that?
Nice shot!
Okay. We are going to have to go through all this. X-27C Scimitar Assault Shotgun acquired. The following squad members are now able to use this weapon. Okay. Okay, for Shepard, I don't want to switch out. Oh, wait, it auto-equipped it for me. Elite military shotgun capable of rapid fire. This weapon is deadly at short range, but ineffective at long range. Effective against shields and biotic barriers, but weak against armor. Upgrades the katana shotgun. Good against shields and barriers, not good against armor. Deals high damage at short range, less effective at long range, effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. What was this one again? Shields and biotic. I'll keep the claymore. I also want to swap out the cane. Give me the particle beam, I think. Very effective against shields, barriers, and armor. What about the in the hand cannon department? Effective against armor. Effective against armor. Both of these upgrade the Predator pistol. I'll give this a shot, I guess. M6? Maybe M6 is better than M5. I have no idea, man. Go back. Go back. Jacob, what shotgun do you have? Okay, that's good. Go back. Miranda is good to go as well. Okay. Pressing on.
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot. I'm not one of them. I'm new.
Check the
I
magazine.
thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
You chose your side, Elnora, and you lost.
Screw that bastard and screw you.
I wouldn't have done that except that she yanked her weapon. I totally would have talked to her if she hadn't pulled her weapon, but once she pulled her weapon, I figure liar, you know?
This looks interesting.
Additional biotic damage.
Hostiles!
Yeah, we gotta hack this. Okay, green, orange. You. And now it's orange, a lot of orange. In diagonal form. Then it's blue, orange, halfway down. Ah, okay. 3,000 credits.
Alert.
How about a slam on that one?
Here we
Careful, it's unveiling.
Nice trick.
Eclipse forever!
Get over here!
That one hit!
Really? Man, this just hasn't worked very well. I guess I can't go across open. Okay, that's what it was.
They've seen us.
Mind over matter!
Gravity's one beating mother, huh?
You're toast! Deploying warp! Eclipse forever!
We're at down there, okay. How about a pull?
Get over here!
Maybe a body slam. I guess the armor's preventing any actual damage. Gunship armor, okay, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Heavy weapons, watch yourself!
Whoa.
Moving to cover!
You got integrity!
You get warp, and then a shockwave.
I got him!
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open.
Wow.
I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Elnora was the killer. Guess you were right.
Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
They see you, Shepard!
Man, it's a hard-hitting shotgun, especially now that we've got it upgraded.
Gunship overhead!
I don't think that's really going to do anything. I need to kill the armor. Let's go. Heavy weapon. I didn't seem to hit it. Symbol, ground, cap, ground, symbol. These must be the batteries. Oh, they're probably resistors, but who cares? I'm gonna go with battery.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows the Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
Not what Samara wanted, but it proves the Volus is a criminal.
I'm sure Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
We've got to keep moving.
Alright, we tanked up on money. You okay, buddy? Not okay.
I am a biotic god.
Oh no.
I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
You need help.
You need help. For you stand before the mightiest biotic ever.
Miranda.
Yes. The Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness.
Oh boy.
They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Are you part of Pitney 4's trade group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney.
Mortal.
Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed.
Face it, Pitney cares about money. You're not an issue.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
Shepard, having this incapacitated Volus running around our battlefield could compromise us.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
No. No. He could die. Especially being the lead person through the door. Stand down, bro.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last step. But Great Wind, biotic god. What was I saying? I am tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
Okay.
So much for godhood.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass!
We've been spotted.
Strip her of her shields. Okay, that didn't work all the way. I gotta get out of here.
Gotta hurt.
You can't stop.
We want to get rid of all these.
Everyone.
On the floor.
Gotta be some ship records around here somewhere.
There's a Justicar here, probably looking for the one we sent off on the AML Demeter. Okay, there's our name. I was happy to see her go. She chilled me to the bone. I just hope this Justicar doesn't mess up my operation.
That must be the ship Samara was looking for.
They'll want this info back at the police station. Should we head there now?
We've got time. Let's look around some more.
Okay, it looks like I'm tanked up on ammo again. Okay. So we'll go back to Samara now. We're all done. I don't see anything else to collect in here.
Should we go back to the spaceport main yard?
Let's go.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization. Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you. If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
Yeah, I understand. But deals like that are what contribute to the downfall of society, so everybody pays in the end. Okay, what'd that say? Turian worker.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every sorry does, I guess.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
I've got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. am ready to leave immediately if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the Code. By the Code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
Understood. Yeah, that was interesting. So it's like a more extreme version of being transferred to under not just somebody else's command, but like a foreign, like a United Nations command or something.
You'll be a great asset to our mission. I'm excited to have you along.
I am glad to hear it. I will fight by your side, kill your enemies, and protect your friends. Shall we return to your ship?
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar, and you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there.
I mean, that's kind of a haphazard way.
But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard, and any evidence he brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
That's what I like about this game. Whenever I was in the desert, my captain gave me 3 books to read. And I only remember 2 of them. No, I do remember all 3. I think I've mentioned this before on this channel. He gave me Starship Troopers, he gave me Ender's Game, and he gave me Dune. And the lens that he wanted me to view it through, he said that Starship Troopers was about leadership on the tactical level. Ender's Game was about leadership at the strategic level. And Dune was about leadership at the operational level. So for those who don't know, these are terms that are used, at least in the Air Force. I don't know if they're used in other parts of the American military. But tactical level would be, think of that as being like a sergeant in the trenches with his troops. And you have to make tactical choices on the fly without higher command. You just see the situation evolving in front of you and you say, okay team, we're going to flank left and we're going to get onto the left flank of this opposition and decimate them. That's a tactical decision. A strategic decision would be like perhaps it would be the battle plan of that entire operation that sergeant is taking place in. So whoever's in command of the overall battle plan, so maybe like a lieutenant colonel would be in charge of several squadrons or battalions that are carrying out a multi-pronged assault, right? And then the operational side of thing, that's the next level up. And it controls, that would be like General Eisenhower in charge of all Allied forces during World War II. He was we actually invented a rank for him. He was a 5-star general. There's normally not any such thing as a 5-star general. And he is determining the overall strategy, both on the military assault side of things, but also on the political diplomacy side of things. He has a lot of input. Not necessarily. It doesn't mean that he's sitting in the room with FDR and, say, Winston Churchill, but FDR is contacting him and asking him what he thinks, and Churchill is also contacting him and asking him what he thinks in regards to military operations happening on the continent of Europe against the Nazis. Right, so I hope that I've illustrated that for you well. And when it came to Dune, which was the book my captain said it discussed leadership at the operational level. The reason that he told me that is that with Dune, you're dealing with lots of different cultures that have their own belief systems and political structures that are clashing with each other. You have alliances being made, and you have groups of alliances that are at war, beginning to war against one another, and a lot of different facets start to factor in, not just in military terms, but in actual like belief systems and cultural traditions and stuff. And the reason I mention all of that is that this is what Mass Effect does for me. We're engaging with a different culture here. Humans are on the outside looking in. The Asari have been around for eons. This particular Asari might even be a pureblood. We don't really know. But we are engaging as almost like an ambassador for humanity. And how we comport ourselves leads to a view not just of us, but it paints a picture for all of humanity in these people's eyes. And it's just interesting to see how the natural cynicism and skepticism, and the that's born of ignorance. So in other words, everybody's cagey, right? Everybody's playing things close to the vest. They're trusting each other with what they can, but they're kind of strangers, and they've only heard tales of the other culture. A lot of times, not so positive tales. And this is a case of these people are working with each other and learning more about each other. And I have, that's just a lot of fun for me to see. I want to tip my hat to the writers of this game. There's probably plenty of things real world that I disagree with some of these writers on, but when it comes to being able to write a story and present believable scenarios, they've done really, really good.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Nice. Appreciated. Okay, now I'm just gonna say goodbye.
I'll be on my way.
Be well. Value the Justicar. I've never heard of one working with a human before.
Nice. So again, setting another precedent. Okay, so we have other business to do here on Ilium before we go. So we are at the end of this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be doing Thane. We're going to go recruit Thane. And then we need to touch base with Liara again, I believe. Is there anything else? Oh, we have a side mission now. Return to Ilium and see what happens as a result of informing Mr. Thax about the stolen goods. So we might actually have to go to the Normandy and then come back for that to update. But I don't want to update it just yet. I kind of just want to For my own purposes, guys, this just keeps things straight in my head. I want to knock out these things on this list first, and then I'll go do that. Okay, we're complete with all that. Here we go. Reaper IFF, Garrus, Jack, Dossier Tally, Dossier the Assassin. This is what we're going to work on next. Return to Serena. And this one, take cab to Liara's. Okay, so that'll be, but we'll do this first, and then we'll do this. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and save it. Alright guys, again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw, and I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.